Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Misscliks D&D Seaborn. You guys finally have a moment to take a look around the room and assess your situation. This is a crumbling bit of palace. There is little bits of phosphorescent moss growing on the walls, on the ground, and on the columns. There's little bits of water that kind of drip slowly, forming small pools all over the place. The stones are gray and cracked. The mortar between them seems to be worn away in a lot of places. The doors here are wood and in surprisingly good condition. And there's that big pool of water, which seems to be the one of three entrances into this room.
I'm gonna take this moment of quiet after we've 100% destroyed the crabs in this area and use a magic item. I have a metal band around the bottom of my tail that glows at a few words from me and transforms into two anklets basically on 2 feet and legs.
Damn, you're Ariel.
And I pick myself off the sand or whatever floor this looks like. I don't know, what does the floor look like, Neil?
It's rocky, stony.
Rocky stone. Okay. I pick myself up off the stone and sort of, stretch a little bit and go, I really don't like using this thing. And we don't have many of them. So now we need your help, like I said.
You're all on your feet now, and you can take a look around this room. Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for? Anything you'd like to know?
I cast Detect Magic.
You do, do you?
Of course I do.
Okay.
My favorite spell besides Monster Summoning 1. Well, until I get Monster Summoning 2.
Okay, let's take a look at your Detect Magic spell. Your wizard. It is blocked by a stone wall of 1 foot or more thickness. Okay, so the walls will block the Detect Magic spell. But looking around, you notice that in addition to the magical gear that you already know the party has, you see Kaya's anklets are magical.
Yeah.
And you notice that the wooden door, the upper door, this door, I should show chat, this door radiates an aura of magic around it.
Do I know which type?
Ooh, good question. It is... No, you do not know. You have no idea.
Is Kaya's spear not magical?
Kaya's spear is non-magical.
Oh.
It's just a spear trump.
It's too bad.
Let's get that spear drum.
I kind of look at the door in front of me. Why was the crab not able to open it?
It looks like the crab was just fumbling with the door, and his pincer was really big, and, you think that you should be able to pull it open, but you haven't tried yet.
So he was fumbling on the magic one or the non-magic?
Non-magic one.
So I'd say let's try the non-magic one first. And I didn't say that the other one was magic. I'm just like, let's try the non-magic one. As I approach it, and I will do detect traps.
Neil, familiarity-wise, do I have
I
any
am sending you a message right now about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little slow on these things.
I do detect trap on the non-magical door.
Trellis, you look a little wounded. You took one crab pincer, didn't you?
I did, and I have been a little under weather from the last fight we were in.
Oh, we relaxed for a few days, so you're at full, and then minus that one.
I took a little bite. Nothing too big. 2 points.
Okay. Well, you'll go ahead and take your time absorbing the door. I'm going to need 7 minutes to heal our wounds. I spend 2 minutes on Trellis's wounds to heal them, and then I spent 5 minutes on myself.
Okay.
as I sort of accustom myself to once again standing upright on land, which I seem to be awkward about, I say, I know where both of these doors lead, if that would help, since you seem to be looking closely. The lower door leads to the housing for landfolk like yourselves, so I imagine the crabs are going to be around there. And the sorry, flipping me around here.
Sorry.
Is this okay? That's the upper one. All right. And the upper door leads to the throne room, which in turn leads to the treasure room. But I mean, that's more aquatic, so to speak.
Why do you suppose that door is magical up there?
Would I have any idea that it were magic?
No, it's never been magical in your entire reign here.
It's never had any enchantment before or any kind of spell cast on it, so if it is, then it's something to do with our invaders. So step lightly.
I'm telling you it is magical. We should first cross the non-magical door as I inspect it.
Right, it looks like a wooden door with a big metal handle. There's a small little switch on the top of the metal handle that allows you to like flip the latch and open the door. Maybe that's why the crab couldn't get through. Maybe he got his pincher in but couldn't quite hit the switch on the top. I don't know. It's hard to tell with all the rats crawling all over him. By the way, the rats are still here.
No, Albert, how long do your rats last for?
Pretty sure until they die.
You might want to revisit
Right.
that because that is not true.
Wait, let me pull out my spell book. I'm a little bit rusty on this spell. Well, on this new spell.
Well, this sounds like
2 rounds plus 1 per level. I don't say, because that would be weird. So.
well, that means they shouldn't be up for too long. Maybe you should have the rats open that magical door.
I don't think they can. I tell my tiny huge rats to try to open the door.
They don't understand how to open doors.
I tell the mermaid to open her own door.
You're telling the queen
I mean,
of the
I'm
mermaids
right
to go
here.
open her door?
Oh, okay. It's the queen. I didn't know that. Okay, so I will detect trap on that door.
Okay. What is your chance to detect traps?
40% chance.
I'm sorry, did you say 30 or 40?
40. 40.
You detect no traps on that door. It's pretty clean. Not a single trap to be found anywhere on it.
This door is deemed clean by my detect trap skills and my detect magic skills. Someone should open it, really.
Yes, of course. The moment I open it, you should instruct all your rats to sweep through and attack all that lie
Fair
within.
enough. Fair enough.
Here we go. I open the door.
All right. You open the door. Ooh. Not plan accordingly. Temporary problem. Real solution. Za! It didn't huzzah.
I see no huzzah.
It didn't huzzah. What about... Oh, yeah, that's not fixable. Okay, you open the door, and on the other side, you see 3 crabmen, sitting, 2 of which are sitting upon a huge pile of what looks to be crab eggs. I'm just going to put you in the room so you can see what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bunch of crabmen, and then there's this big pile of crab eggs. The crabmen are looking at you very unhappily.
Go, tiny rats, go!
Roll initiative.
All right.
Since the crabs don't seem to be taking action, I cast Bless.
Okay. Do you have a second bless for the day?
Yes, I prepared 2 blesses because sun scorches don't work underwater.
That's true. All right. So while the crabs are back in their corner watching you warily, Trump starts casting bless, and Jen sends in the crabs.
Rats.
You mean
All the rats
rats?
get +1, by the way.
Yeah. Jen, why don't you roll 5d20 for the rats as they come at the first crab? That is 2 hits as the rats swarm the crab.
So 2d3?
Yes.
2.
That's sweet vengeance for the 3s earlier.
It's like,
Okay.
So do the rats have to roll a saving throw against death too?
If they critical, I don't know what you're.
No, the rats, because they. Well, I guess. Oh, never mind. They rolled their damage. Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You meant on a 1 if they're 1 to hit. Yeah, they would have to, but who really cares what happens to them?
I care, Neil.
You shouldn't, because they're not going to be around for much longer.
Neil, don't speak about them like that.
Please roll initiative, party.
I think we need a map up.
You should have a map up.
Oh, I use.
No.
Oh,
Chat, I think.
Oh, they don't have a map. Yeah. Okay. But of course, the party members are actually on the other side of the door. The map is just built in such a way that makes it hard to show back and forth.
Show line of sight, yeah.
Yeah. 16, 11, Dark Albert initiative, V Proliflois initiative. Or Trellis, I don't.
yeah, got it.
Casting another spell.
Yeah.
All right, you go first with that 3. I think this is. Trump spent 7 rounds healing people. You're level 5.
Do we still have a +1 here?
You have a +1 now. The rats all disappear. I think they probably should have disappeared last round, but we're gonna say they somehow lasted longer than they were supposed to.
Yeah, I recast bless.
Okay. Dark Albert, you're first.
I cast Spook on the crab.
On which crab? There's 3 of them.
Isn't there one standing on the pile of eggs?
There's 2 standing on the pile of eggs.
Is this the complete room?
This is the whole room. Yeah, it's not very big.
The bigger, scarier one that I didn't damage yet.
Okay. You pick one.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. The Crabman scampers all the way into the corner.
Fear me, Crabman.
The Crabman does indeed fear you. The other Crabman on the pile of eggs moves to the front of the egg pile and snaps his pincers menacingly. While the one that has the rats all over him starts trying to rip them to shreds. Missing twice. Unfortunate for him.
Ha 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 ha.
Trellis, Elf, and Temeriel in that order.
I hit towards the closest crab.
Well, you certainly shoot him. Roll me some damage.
3 points of damage.
All right. The crab takes an arrow to the underside of the crab. Is there a name for the underside of a crab?
I don't think so, because I don't think their bellies are particularly soft necessarily.
You hit the underside of the crab for 3 damage. He's got the arrow sticking out of him. He's got... Oh no, the rats are gone. The rats were gone next round. He'll get an attack soon. So he's minorly wounded from you and the rats. He would actually then step up to whoever's in the doorway, which would be... I think Albert is closest to the doorway, because Albert opened the door.
I thought.
I opened it.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
Trump opened it.
And it comes up to Tamriel and makes
Oh,
2
Tamriel.
pincer attacks. A 15, does that hit?
No.
All right, then the 12 definitely doesn't hit. The crab tries to pinch through your armor, but fails. Distracted elf.
All right, I am going to step up, like to the door, like through the door, and engage this crabman with my spear.
Nice.
Will mightily strike. That said, crabman. 18.
18's a hit.
And that is 4 damage. Poke the crabman, a little bit of damage.
Okay. He is wounded but keeps on going. Tamriel.
Damn. I strike with my mace.
With a miss. And the other crabmen sit back and do nothing, giving Trellis 1 more attack. Hit.
6 points of damage.
Beautiful. The crabman is badly wounded. He's got 2 arrows sticking out of him. He's got crab bites all over him. He's been hit by a spear. But he is not dead, or she is not dead. You can't really tell a gender difference between these things. They're all just big red crabs.
Neil, you said crab bites.
Crab bites?
You said crab bites instead of rat bite.
Rat bites, crab bites. Well, I mean, there's probably some loving going on.
Yeah.
Elf, it's
got some
Kaya,
really
right?
wants these rats
Kaya,
to be
yeah.
crabs.
Kaya, I say as I'm about to take my next attack, all crabs are evil and should be destroyed, yes?
100%. All of them. They have to die.
Okay. Just making sure as we exterminate all these babies.
I have a hard look on my face that is like, these are my racial mortal enemy, and I will destroy them all.
Good to justify genocide. Initiative.
I mean, it's not really justified so much as just I believe in it.
17-9. Really? Alberta?
Picking spell.
All right.
Okay.
Hmm.
The foremost crab man,
Alright, I'm gonna shoot.
I think, goes first, unless Jen rolls another 1 or 2. No. The foremost crab man, who is almost dead, has no desire to withdraw, and in a frenzy lashes out, 1 claw at Tamriel, 1 claw at Kaya. Wow. With a 23 and a 21, respectively. Tamriel, does a 23 clear your armor class by 5?
It clears by exactly 5.
You get criticaled by the crab. It pinches you for 12 points of damage. Give me a saving throw versus death.
Oof.
That is
9, that's under. isn't
failure.
it?
Oh, is that a success?
It's above. Is that
Yeah,
good?
that's good. That is a
Okay.
success.
Phew.
So you live. The 21,
Right.
I'm pretty sure clears Kaya's armor class by 5.
23 definitely does. Yeah, I have like 14 armor.
Yeah. You get criticaled by the crabman as well. You take 7 points of damage. Please make me a saving throw versus death. That's going to be a flat d20,
Sure.
and you're going to want to roll. I'm looking at the number.
More than 4, probably.
More than 4, a lot more than 4. So you get pinchered 5 in the abdomen for minimal severity and no critical effects, unfortunately.
Sweet deal.
Keep on fighting. All right, that's the first crab man.
My crab armor saved me from the crab man.
Everything is crabby today. The second crab continues to hold his position on the big pile of eggs. And then it is Jen's turn.
Alright, I fire an arrow.
Ooh.
And I would like to try to at least flank one of them.
You can't since you're on the other side of the door.
Alright, fine.
We're all
Good
shooting
enough.
through it.
I don't.
Make me roll the hit.
So it's D20 plus 5. 14.
You miss. Your arrow
Try and
pings
get
off the side of the
here.
crab.
Okay.
And next person's turn. Elf.
I try and return the brutal attack that I received with a stab at the crab.
There you go. That is a hit and a slaughter. The 1 HP grab, and the
7
crab
damage.
flops to the ground.
Another crab kill under my belt.
I comment to the party as I step forward 10 feet. Look at that foolish crab. It is implementing poor tactics by trying to by protecting its food. Shoot it to pieces, and I will protect you. I hold my mace out, ready to intercept if it does come up, and I look expectantly at the two of them to just shoot that thing until it does.
Remaining party members? V?
It's not my turn to hit, is it?
Yeah, it can be your turn right now. It can be. The other two crabs just kind of standing on their pile of eggs, looking at you.
Okay.
Trying to protect them.
I shot my first arrow.
It is a wild miss. Jen,
Okay, I'll
it's
roll
your
my
turn.
I shoot my second arrow. 15.
That's a miss as well.
Damn, they're not easy.
Nope.
I'll roll
those-
my second arrow then. Or I mean, I'll shoot my second arrow.
Nope. All three of your shots between you guys bounce off the crab's armor as they huddle down to protect their unborn children from the evil two-leggers. But I think they get the picture that you guys are shooting from afar. So let's roll initiative, which looks like some of
I
them
think we did,
already have.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, V, it's the worst.
I know.
It's the worst.
Finally I crit something.
Critical initiative.
Albert?
The worst.
Alright, I got it.
Okay. The crabs all go first.
Oh, you don't like that.
Nope. And by all, I mean both. One of them scurries forward right towards Temriel, snapping its pincers in the air. I'm pretty sure an 11 doesn't hit you, so no. It grabs one hand onto your shield, one pincer onto your leg, but no damage. It's got the lowest initiative here. Distracted Elf does.
As soon as the crab is occupied with Temriel, I rush forward and give it a good skewering. Striking like a snake, if snakes were mermaids.
15 is just barely a miss.
Damn. Wrong angle, bounces
Did
off.
you add good angle because it's on me?
Oh, blessed
Oh.
from Trump. That's another +1 to hit, which makes it
Hey.
a 16, which is a hit.
There you go. Good call. So it actually is 9 damage.
You run the crab all the way through.
As I charge through it, basically.
Yes, the crab dies on the end of your spear.
Fantastic. I shake it off and look to my next victim.
The other crab is all the way in the back corner, snapping its fingers at you. Jen, you know this is the one that you cast Spook on. And it is cornered hardcore. Jen and V and Temriel, go ahead and make your turns. In any order. Doesn't even matter.
I will stand here while you shoot it to pieces.
And V does just exactly that. Are you including the +1 from the Bless, V? You're muted.
Yes, I am.
You are? Okay. It's only a double. It's only a single crit then instead of a double. So 2 times damage dice.
Bam!
All right. You shoot right through the crab. The arrow's only got like an inch of it sticking out on the other side, or on this side. The crab weakly pinches in your direction. Jen?
I cast grease between me and the crab.
It is now greasy in a 10 by 10 area.
Yeah, in front of me. He can't reach me.
Would you like to draw where it is greasy?
Sure.
It's like a group of 4 squares together.
Wait, it's still dark for me again.
It's dark for you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm refreshing. Ah, now it's back. Alright.
Yeah, a group of 4 squares.
4 squares.
Yeah, 10 by 10.
Ah. Well then, just cast it like here.
Okay. Big greasy puddle appears.
Ah, excellent thinking, Albert. We will need quite the bonfire to burn all these eggs.
Trellis, why don't you make your second shot and finish off this poor pincher. Ugh, 1 off. It bounces harmlessly off of the crab's armor. Temeriel, were you gonna do anything?
Cast Horizon on myself.
You heal yourself for 1.
Yes.
Okay. The last crab is just stuck in a corner, so why don't you guys take turns shooting with arrows until it dies?
Alright, fine.
We'll just record the lost ammunition, because it's stuck. It is cornered with spook.
Alright, we fire it.
If it doesn't die to arrows, I'm gonna charge it.
It is literally at 1 hit point, so...
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it doesn't...
Woo, there you go. Trellis
Hey.
takes it down right away. Okay. The room is cleared. There's nothing but the crab babies left.
Kaya, I believe the honors are yours. I motion towards the eggs, and I motion towards the grease.
There's a much simpler way to do this, and
We can put them in the fire.
I walk up towards the edge of like the small pool here that they have the eggs in. How deep is this? Like, how many eggs are we looking at? Like,
You're probably looking at 10,000 eggs or so.
holy crap! All right.
The pool is not very deep, though. It's only inches deep. It looks like there's an uneven section of ground here that has been filled with water to allow the eggs to live.
All right. Well, I am going to take my spear, and basically, I'm just going to like puree the shit out of this like pile of eggs.
Kaya, you cannot guarantee getting all of them like this. Some of them may not be cut at the end. Therefore, you should push these all onto the grease.
I turn back towards Tamriel and say, as soon as we retake these areas, my people will deal with the rest. We don't need to waste our time burning things.
As you say that,
There's only a certain amount of oxygen down here.
As you say that, I stop playing with my flint and steel, trying to start a fire. I'm like, are you sure?
Okay, make sure that pool does.
I give you a look that's like, do you like breathing?
Well, Kaya, just make sure there's no tunnels or anything in that pool. We wouldn't want these eggs to get away.
There's nothing that should lead out of here. It's just a shallow pond that they've put water on uneven ground. Nothing else.
Okay.
So head back to the central sort of room, I guess is where I would go.
Yeah, you guys all exit that back into the main chamber.
You said there was some kind of magic on the door, Albert? The door that leads to the throne room and the treasure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. This is my task, so I'll deal with it.
Well, is this kind of a handle door, like doorknob?
Kind of the rectangular thing with a latch on top.
Well, Kaya, your people have been very helpful. I would hate to risk your life. Why don't we use a rope instead?
I sort of gesture for you to go ahead.
Okay. I go up to the door handle and I tie the rope to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is all black still for me, but we're gonna pull the rope its full length of 50 feet. And let's see, so that would be all the way to the pole. In fact, it'd be useful to be at the pole in case it blows up or some such. So let's stay down in the pool in case it's rigged to explode.
Right.
Can you guys see now?
Yeah,
I pinged
I
it, so
can see.
you should all be able to see where you're looking.
And then I drag the rope all the way to the pool.
Okay. You drag the rope, you give it a good tug, and it just doesn't budge.
Oh, this rope is, this door is very heavy. Could you help me out here?
I grab the rope as well.
I also grab the rope and help pull.
All right, why don't you guys all give me a strength check together? Nice big
I don't
fat.
grab the rope.
What's the rule for a strength check?
D20 plus your strength score.
Which is for 17?
17.
Okay.
23. Is anyone else grabbing the rope and pulling?
Nope.
And 1. Trellis slips in the water and falls.
Albert, what are you doing? Come over here and give this a good tug.
I figured you guys could do it. You're big people.
One more big pull with Albert, I say.
Fine. Damn it.
Can I get back up and pull again?
Yeah. Why don't you guys give me another strength check on your next turn?
I brush the water off and I go to pull again.
There we go. A 22. I don't think that's 128.
It's meant to be 14, by the way, so.
Okay, 22, 28, 34, and 19.
I got this door, guys.
Excellent strength checks almost all the way around, except for V, whose hand slips and just can't quite get a hold of this for a while. But still, the door does not budge.
Is there another way around, mermaid?
I get all the water off. I get all the water off my hands.
Neil, this isn't a push door, is it?
No, it would be a pull door.
Just making sure.
I think I got it this time, you guys. Let's try it one more time.
Did I feel like there was any hope towards it? Like, did it look like it was loose in any way?
Doors they're kind of open-close binary. It's not like something would bend. It's either going to open all the way or it's not going to open at all,
Okay. I mean, did it make a sound like crease almost opening?
No, it just made the sound of a rope being pulled really taut and V splashing as she falls.
Okay, Trellis, since you insist, let's try one more time.
Okay. I think that I've got all the water off.
25 and 18. 21. So this time Elf slips and falls in the water, just kind of flopping around. The door does not budge.
Albert,
You figure it out. I don't think
this door is magically locked or some such. Why don't you do something about it?
Let's see. I don't think I can do anything, to be honest.
Capable of fighting dragons, but the door has defeated the party.
Spellcraft, Neil? There's no spellcraft detection thing?
Spellcraft is for understanding what spells are being cast around you.
Alright, can I pick
Neil.
the lock?
Neil, is there another way?
There is another way. That other way is the way that your people have tried before. There's an underwater entrance into this main throne room, but it has been too well defended by the enemy. And slashing weapons and bows don't really work underwater. So, and you can't cast spells, with your mouth full of water. So
I'll relate that to the party. Just there is another way to go, but it's not really very helpful if we're trying to use you to your best effect, so to speak.
So,
We'd have to travel underwater, and weapons wouldn't be effective. Certain weapons, as well as, well, you can't speak words for spells while your mouth is full of water.
Well, if you give me a day, we can just simply pass through that door.
or I can try to lockpick it. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if you can open it. It's probably best.
What is your lockpick percentage, Jen?
Good. 75%.
Right. You get over there, you get some of this phosphorescent moss right next to you so you can see. You pull out your thief's tools, and you go to work. It's actually not a complicated lock at all. In fact, it's not even really a... It's not really a door that locks as you're looking at it. There's not even a locking mechanism, and you get your tools in there and you slide them in to force the door open from its catch. And it's not moving. Not only is it not moving, but like you've got your tools in the right spot. It's either like rusted shut or magically held. But there's something definitely broken about this. It should be opening right now. You are 100% sure it's supposed to open.
So, this is not working out.
Perhaps it would help if I simply dispelled the magic off the door then.
Yeah, that would be an option.
All right, let's all get ready for whatever may be on the other side. I cast aid on the party first. Aid means you all get +1 to attack rolls and saving rolls, like Bless. And also 1d8 hit points, which I'll just roll for all of you. We all get +4 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
And then I cast Dispel Magic on the door. Let's see. When the priest casts a spell, it has a chance to neutralize or negate the magic it comes in contact with. As follows: there's a chance to remove spells and spell-like effects from creatures or objects. Let's see. I'm casting it on the door specifically.
Right. So what level are you?
I am 7.
Okay. So I need you to roll me a d20. And you need to roll a... Okay, I know what you need to roll. So roll me a d20. Higher is better. Oh, yeah. The spell goes off, and you kind of see a fizzling blue light shine down across the door. I'm sorry, a light yellow, a kind of a pale yellow light fizzle down the front of the door.
Okay, get ready for a spellcaster inside, I say as I open the door.
Okay. Tamriel takes a step towards the door, puts his hand on it, flings it open,